Hello, welcome to episode number 4 of the Derby Career Live, and to start off this episode we are currently bottom of the table with 5 points, 5 points away from safety, and yeah, we really did struggle in the last episode. I think we only managed to pick up 1 point from the 4 games that we did play, winning against West Brom of course. All in all then, if you look at the results, we've got a win against West Brom and a draw against Swansea, so not exactly the best of starts to the season after 11 games, but obviously we did lose 4 of those games to get the minus 12, so technically we're in the right place at the right time. We do have a bit of development here to Forsyth, which I think I will do, because essentially what we've got is Buchanan and Dylan Williams can go left back, and then at centre back we've got Forsyth, Davies, Jagielka and Stearman, so I think it's probably best to convert him. Obviously we've got the likes of Brown or Cash in, but for the time being I think until at least the end of the season you've got to make Forsyth a centre back, and then it just gives us slightly more options. I think I could still probably play him at left back as well if need be, but yeah, we'll keep him here for the time being. We'll increase the weak foot since he's not really going to change in stats, and yeah, it does grow him by 1 rating, but for some reason it decreases his, I don't know why that's gone to -1. Maybe it's because of the match sharpness and the morale, but as you can see, Lawrence, our captain, really good sharpness, really good morale, and he's got a +6, so looking really good in the team, just like Christian Bielik, who's at the holding midfield role at the minute. I've gone for Morrison over Shinnie in the midfield. It's kind of one of those where I think it just gives us a little bit more creativity, and that's kind of what we've been missing, is goals obviously. So let's go into the first game against Preston. Just need to make sure the kits are right and go into the game. So yeah, looking at the Preston team then, they are playing a 5-2-1-2. Obviously the 5 at the back, they've got Liam Lindsay, Bauer, Andrew Hughes, Greg Cunningham, and then they've got Whiteman and Potts in the middle, with Daniel Johnson at the cam spot, and then Sean Maguire and Scott Sinclair up front. Obviously Connor Wickham on the bench from Crystal Palace. They also have Josh Murphy. I didn't know they had him. Didn't realise he was at Preston, or maybe it's something that's happened on the game. I'm not too sure. Good touch by Ravel with the shot though, not the greatest. Can't say it for Preston. It's into the near post and into the back of the net from Scott Sinclair, and they do make it 1-0 in the 15th minute. Not much you can really do when they get into that situation because of just how good the AI are this year. Really good run. I've put Baz in goal for today's game because I just feel maybe we'll suffer a lot short term, but long term obviously it'll be more beneficial, because there's no real point in playing Roos unless we like 100% have to get 3 points in a game. So I'll keep Baz in for now. Obviously he's going to let in a few more goals here and there, but hopefully in the long term it pays off. Chance here for Lawrence, got a bit of space to run into. Has he got the pace though to get into the box? Cut inside with the shot now. Good save from the keeper, and comes off the bar and goes out. It's just like in a few weeks' time with the kind of week 1 patch, I kind of expect those goals to probably go in, but for the time being it's rather difficult. There's off time then against Preston, and we are finding it quite difficult to get really anything towards their goal, and I think maybe a formation change might be what we need to do. And something I've been doing on Ultimate Team is either a 4-2-3-1 or playing a 4-2-2-2 wide, because then you just get a lot more opportunities to get attacking players in the important places. So probably go for something like that. Obviously we can always play Knight as a left mid or a right mid, or even as a cam, but yeah, I think I'll go with that for the time being and bring on Kazim Richards. Sinclair in the box here, got to stop the shot, and we don't, and it does again go into the near post, and they do make it 2-0. Other than the 2 shots really, they haven't exactly created much, but that's the difficulty of Ultimate. Obviously any chances that they do make, they do tend to convert, but yeah, we've only really done about 10 minutes of this 4-2-1-2, so I've not really had a chance to properly have a go. We've got a chance here with Morrison. Good save from the keeper. Chance here in the box, and there's 3. It's just trying to prevent those kind of goals is just, kind of nothing I can do in those kind of situations. I've not exactly done a million things wrong there, but maybe the keeper could have been doing a lot better there. Charge, there's 4, yeah. You can kind of tell when they get into those areas, you just know they're going to score because you just can't tackle them or anything. Like there, as soon as I couldn't get the ball with Forsyth, I just knew I messed up. It might be back to the drawing board. Well, that was literally a well and truly beaten game there. Don't think there's any positive at all. The only positive is that I'm going to try something different in the next game. Next game then against Luton Town. We have gone back to the 4-2-3-1, but I've gone for Lawrence as the striker and Ebicelli on the wing. Essentially, just switching out Ebicelli and Stretton, but moving where they go. Obviously, we're going to have to rest up Davies, but I don't know what I can do regarding that. I don't know if it's probably best thing to do is do that and then just have Bielik on slightly low fitness. But yeah, I knew it was going to be difficult this season. I knew it was always going to be a challenge, but it's just it's just one of those that's just never ending. Come on, Luton Town. It's the kind of team that you should be beating. They're playing a 4-3-3. Sluga in goal, who did score a very comical own goal against us. Sonny Bradley at left back's an interesting one. He's more of a centre back really. And Panzu's decent in the middle. Cameron Jerome against us, of course. He did used to play for Derby. Yeah, it's an interesting Luton. Like, they're really overperforming in my opinion for the players that they have. They do really well in the Championship. Chance here for Ebicelli. Please use that pace. He hasn't got the best of shot on him though, but good chance here for Joshua. Please get this on target. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Camel, and it's the first time in forever that I can remember us going 1-0 up, and it's just what we needed really. Just a really good ball from Ravel inside the centre back and full back, and first time shot into the back of the net. You can't really complain. Chance here for Baldock. Can we make it 2-0 in the final minute just to secure the win? Yes, we can. And that's a lovely goal. That means we get the 3 points. Don't know if this celebration's really necessary, we're kind of just confirming the win. But yeah, maybe that's what we could do with Baldock, is just start with Lawrence and then bring Baldock on for the last 20 minutes just to maybe nick a goal here and there. But yeah, striker's obviously a position I'm going to be looking at in the January window, and centre back really. They're the two major weaknesses, which are quite critical positions. So we have a loan agreement here for Bardell, which I will accept because at the end of the day he's 54 rated. He's never going to get towards the first team, and we've got technically 2 youth players in front of him. So we've got Burns the first team, then technically Abicelli could go right back, and also we've got McDonald. So essentially Bardell's just very low down in the pecking order and probably not going to play. Next game then against Coventry away from home. It'll be interesting to see how the dynamic works. Might need to change those kits because they're not exactly, if it's quite sunny, those will look quite similar. I don't know what I can do. To be honest, I might just have to play their away kit even though they're at home. Just because it's not exactly a great combination, those 2 kits. But yeah, we do have Davies back into the defence, which I guess is something, but then of course you're looking at the fullback positions, we're starting to lose quite a bit of fitness, so it's kind of a juggling act to try and get everyone fully fit. So it is a rainy game away from home as well, which does makes things a little bit more difficult. I think they usually do play a 5. I'm interested to see if Waghorn's starting or not. They do have Simon Moore in goal. Dabo's very good. Hamer, very good in the midfield. Callum O'Hare, Tyler Walker, Matt Godin. So no Waghorn starting, so he's on the bench, of course. So hopefully he doesn't come on and score against us. Oh, we've got a massive problem here straight away. Have seemed to have just about diverted it. I've gone for Shinnie at left back today, since he can go there, and then obviously because we've got quite a few central midfielders, we can put the likes of Knight and Bird in. Oh, that's a good ball. Good save though from Roos. Probably about the first relatively decent shot in this game. It's been quite a tough one so far, but yeah, that was going in until the save. God, that's a good ball. Problem is I just don't have that focal point in the middle to kind of hit. Sibley is there though, but yeah, just never going to really test the keeper. It's probably quite a dull game, but for me, I'll take a point away from home because at the minute, you know, picking up those extra points here and there obviously will make a massive difference of where we are on the table. So not exactly the most thrilling, you know, a couple of saves for Roos, you know, a miss from Sibley from this cross. It's probably one of our better chances. I don't know if there was anything else really that I could... Yeah, not much. Cool, so the Belledale loan has gone through. Seems to be a bit of a dispute in the dressing room at the minute, but if we do win this next game against Blackburn Rovers, A, we'll come off the bottom of the table, and B, more than likely come out of the relegation zone, so it'll be a good way to wrap up the episode if we can get the victory here. You know, if we can get a win at home, that'd be great. I'm wondering whether it's better to put Bielik in midfield and then drop Davies, because he's not, like, he's alright, but he is just deteriorating in stats quite quickly. Yeah, we're definitely 100% going to have to sign a centre-back in January and a striker, because at the minute we are playing a left mid at striker. I don't mind Baldock, to be honest. He's not awful, but I just like that Ebiseli has that pace, of course, as an option in the team. Yeah, it probably is best to drop Davies, to be honest. I don't mind Bird as well. Bird's not bad in that kind of role, so I might give Bird a go from the start. Let's have a look at the Blackburn team then for the game. They are playing a 4-3-3, which we did do quite well against. Who did we beat? I can't remember who we won 1-0 against. I think they had a 4-3-3 anyway. No Bradley Johnson is on the bench. Bradley Dack as well on the bench. He's obviously very good for them. And Danny Ayala. Come on, Johnson. He's got to love that pace. Just to burn around the fullback. He's just trying to get an option in the middle. Ebiseli is there with the shot, but blocked off the line. That's a good ball. Really good save there from Roos. I might have done a bit of goalkeeper movement there, just to kind of prevent that. But that'll be the end of the first half. And I don't know. It's difficult. I'm at least not conceding as many with this formation, but creativity-wise, we are struggling a bit. But at least I've got the option of Baldock towards the end. Obviously, Sibley can come on. Yeah, we just need a really good striker. Like, I think the problem is with Stretton is he's just not good enough, really. 63 shooting on ultimate difficulty, you know. That's like 10 behind what Lawrence is, essentially. Chance here. It's a good little play from Blackburn with the shot, but saved by Roos. With just under 15 minutes to go, it's one of those where I'm trying to work out what's probably best to bring on. Chance here in the last minute. You can't concede now. We need at least the point. Please get it out. What is Forsyth doing? Oh, Craig Forsyth. We just need a new centre back. It's as simple as that. I did so well to keep the clean sheet up until now, but what is that? It's just, mate, can you have a touch, please? He's in the right place. I don't know. He's not in the right place, because if it went through, the goal would have been offside, wouldn't it? Or did not? He might have been just on, actually. Would he been off? I think he might have just been onside. So it technically was a good block. But then the ball just span towards him anyway, and that's just really frustrating, that is, because we did actually quite well. Like, we've done relatively well to get the point, but the game is going to end there, and yeah, it's just really frustrating. And that's full time then. Literally one goal at the end. That was the difference. We didn't exactly create much, to be fair. I think, maybe 4 shots. Yeah, just really annoying. So we're now 4 points away because of that loss, and we have got a progress assessment from the board. They want to sign 2 players from South America, so maybe you guys can suggest some players from South America, so then at least I don't get sacked. Because at the minute things aren't looking too good. But yeah, I think we will probably leave it there. We have got a bit of an update, but again, none of these players help me. You know, I've got really good left backs anyway. I need a striker, really. We do have... I can't remember what his name is, to be honest. What was the Turkish striker that we got? Demirci. He looks okay, I guess. Maybe you could give him a go, but I don't know what to suggest, really. It's just one of them where it's just a bit of a struggle at the minute until we get to January, and then we could potentially sign players. If you look at it, really, it's probably not worth playing Baldock, just because Stretton's very similar anyway. At least we're defensively a little bit stronger with this team now, but it's just going forwards again, we're just struggling. But yeah, essentially we've got the next episode after that, and then we'll be in the January transfer window, so make sure you let me know any suggestions for signs. Obviously centre back and striker are the main priorities. Obviously if you look at the budget, we can move it along a bit, you know, maybe go for somewhere around there. So we've got about 5 million, so you know, maybe a couple of million per signing, maybe 3 million. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll catch you all next time.